Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Java Learners Club. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I will be covering Jacoco code coverage. Using this Maven plugin, we can create complete code coverage report. I would be creating a small project. Then I would be adding few JUnit test cases also. And we will see how we can configure Maven plugin and also show you the complete code coverage report. I will be using IntelliJ IDE, Java 8 and JUnit. Let me switch on to IntelliJ IDE and give you a step-by-step walkthrough. So I already created a simple project. Let me just show you pom.xml. This simple pom.xml. I have compiler source as a Java 8 and I already added JUnit dependencies. Now let me show you the main class and the class that I have written. So main class is calling two functions, count of names and name finder. So just let me show you what we are doing in these two methods. First method, count of names. We are just taking list of names. This list type is string and just using Java 8 stream we are filtering the names which are starting with particular letter. In this case I am using letter M. So what this method will do, this method will go through each element of the list. It will filter out the names which are starting from M. So second method is a name finder method. What we are doing here, we are passing a list of names and the value that we want to find against this list. So again we are using Java 8 stream names.stream.animage, and if this list contains this value, it is returning true, otherwise it is false. Let me run the main method and let's see what. All right, so this list contains total 5 names: Mia, Leo, Roger, Axel and Mia. So two names starting from M, Mia and again Mia. So count is 2, which is correct. And the second method is a name finder method. What we are doing, we are passing the entire list and passing a name. We want to find whether Mia exists in this list of name. So result is true, which is expected, and it is correct. All right, let me show you test class. So I have written a test method, and in this test method we are just asserting whether the actual value is equal to the expected value. So as per this values, the expected value is 2, and another test which is name finder actual value, and another test which is for the name finder method. What should be the expected value? The expected value should be true because Leo exists in this list of names. Okay, all right, as expected, test is passed. Okay, so I have added Jacoco plugin in this project in the pom.xml file. This plugin, you can get it anywhere in online. I will also add proper link in the video description, so you can add it into your project. I will also add the GitHub repository link where you can find this project. All right, so let me go through the entire Jacoco plugin. Although this is self-explanatory, but if we see the important points about this code coverage plugin is report part. So we are configuring the Jacoco plugin about how we should generate a code coverage report. So now code coverage report will be generated here. Right now in the target folder, we do not have Jacoco report folder, but once we will build this project again, we will see one folder which will be created as a Jacoco report, and we will see a index.html file which will show entire code coverage report. This is one part. Another very important part is the Jacoco check. Now this is something, sometimes in the project we want to validate, and we want to put a check on our project CI/CD pipeline that minimum of that many percentage of code should be covered by our JUnit test cases. So now, as of now, in our case, I am keeping 0.80, which is 80%. So if the code coverage is below 80%, our build will fail and it will show us a statement that your code coverage is lower than 80%. The third very important configuration is, if we want to exclude particular class, we can exclude it through this configuration. Sometimes we want to cover our particular classes in the code coverage, so we can add as many as folders or the specific class names which we don't want to cover. For example, here I have configured main class here to be excluded in the code coverage. Now why I have added main class? Because obviously we do not want main class, because this is just a caller of the actual methods. All right, this is one thing. Now, all right, so let me build the project. Okay, so our build is successful. And here if you see, Jacoco -report folder is created. Let me open this file in the browser and show you the line by line how. All right, so we are in the Chrome browser, and this is our index.html file that I have opened in Google. Opening main.test, and let's comment this call to name finder method. Now what does it mean? Right now in the pom.xml we have a configuration of 80% code coverage is required, and if I am commenting this line, that means our code coverage will be lesser than. Again, let me run the clean install and see whether it is throwing a error or not. All right, so it is throwing error. Why? Because we can see it in the logs also. Rule violated for package org.example. Lines cover ratio is 0.66, but expected minimum is 0.80. All right, we can again uncomment this line and rerun. All right, this is it. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you have any suggestions or if you have any doubts about this entire topic, you can comment in this video. And also please like and subscribe to this channel